Most people are trapped by their beliefs. What about you? I have 13 life lessons that I've learned over my 51 years of living, and I want to share them with you. And stick around for number 14 because the 13 that I got are good. My number 14 is probably the best. Number one, it's all about putting my dreams first. You have to put you first. You have to put the things you want to accomplish first. I hear a lot of men say that, oh, as long as, my kids and my wife and my family's happy, I'm happy. It's true, but it's not true. Because if you really want happiness for the people that you love, then you need to be happy first. It's about the dream first and then the family. Because like my father always told me, when they put you in that hole, don't nobody go in there with you. You go down in that hole by yourself. So putting your dreams first is one of the first life lessons that I learned, and I wish I knew it 20 years ago. Number two, something that I figured out. Stop wanting people to give you things that they don't have. Stop expecting people to provide you with things that they're missing themselves. You're upset with them because they won't give you something. But you can't expect someone to give you something they don't have. Do you go up and ask a homeless person on the street for money? No, because they don't have it. Why do you expect someone to have something when you've seen they never had it? Why do you expect your father to be more affectionate, to show you and tell you that he cares about you when he's never done it? And then you get mad at him. You hold a grudge for 20, 30 years because he never done it. He doesn't have it. You wouldn't want someone to do that to you. You wouldn't want someone to ask you for things you don't have. But you turn around and do that to others. Stop expecting people to give you stuff that they don't have. They've shown you your whole life they don't have this quality. They don't have this skill. Stop expecting them to have it. Either accept them for the way they are or not. Number three, the life lesson that I learned is to make money work for me and not the other way around. To find a way to make money in your sleep, to find something that you can do, that you produce on your own or with help, that can make money on its own. Instead of every time you have to make a dollar, you have to be there. Stop trading time for money. You only get one life. You only get so much time on this earth. You want to spend 3/4 of that at work? Or do you want to spend it doing the things and with the people that you want to spend it with? Think about it. Here's a little secret that I learned. Credit cards are for business, not for personal splurges. Credit cards aren't for personal needs. They were designed for businesses. They were designed for businesses. So they could have credit to buy products, pay people, do business transactions. And then they decided, hey, we can do this with regular people. If these businesses don't pay on time, we can charge them interest. We can make even more money with regular people. Yes, some people are good with, their discipline and they use credit cards wisely. They use them the right way. The average person does not, me included. So credit cards are for business. If you have a business and you're making money, you use your credit card to pay for the product, to pay the individual. You got money coming in, you can pay it off. If you work a regular job, you shouldn't be using a credit card like you have a business. It's not for personal splurges. Yes, if you discipline and you pay your bills, you buy groceries with your credit card, fine. But if you're not that person, it's not for you. It's wild, but I realized over time that people that are prejudiced and people that are racist are struggling with their own self-hatred. It has nothing to do really with this so-called person that they're against. Think about it. People that are happy with themselves don't have time to hate someone else just because they don't like something about them. I never seen a person who was really happy, a person who really loved their life, that had time to dislike or even hate someone else just because of their skin color, just because of their weight, just because of their sexual orientation. It doesn't happen. When you don't like yourself, when you don't like things about your life, you try to avoid that by using a prejudice or a rate or a hatred for someone else. No one's going to admit that they don't like themselves. They don't like their own life. So I don't like you. I don't like you. I'm going to spend all my time, waste all my time on this precious earth hating you. It's real. That's the 5th life lesson that I found out, and it's goddamn true. Number 6, I learned not to take it personal when someone doesn't like me. Not everyone's gonna like you. My father used to tell me that all the time. Not everybody's gonna like you. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? Because it's true. So don't take it personal. No matter what you do, know how nice you are to them, how kind you are to them, how respectful you are. Some people are not gonna like you just because of that. Don't waste your time worrying about who likes you or not. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna like your decision. Not everybody's gonna like this video. Guess what? I don't give a shit. Number 7, when it comes to choosing a partner, looks aren't everything. You want to be with somebody that you're gonna be happy with. You want to be with somebody that you're gonna have a better life with, that you're gonna have a great life with. You don't pick someone just because that you're attracted to them. I hear grown men say, "Oh, I'm not attracted to them. I just don't feel." Okay, that right there is going to get your ass in trouble. You do not decide a life partner on looks, on appearance. You decide that on if you believe you're going to have a good life with them. If you can't say that about this person that you think you're thinking about being with, they're not the right person. Even if they're the sexiest, even if they're a 10 and everybody else is a 6 or a 7. Looks aren't the deciding factor. It's who you believe you will have a better life with. Number 8, really consider and think about every word you say around your children, because they're listening to everything you say and they're watching everything you do. Kids learn 3 ways. Everybody learns this way, but you're a child before you're an adult. Observation, imitation, and repetition. They're watching what you do, and then they imitate it, and then they just repeat it. No, your kids aren't you, but you're the example that they see. You're the example that they hear. So you have to be just that. Visually and verbally. If you want to know why your kids is cursing and using all these words, because they hear you saying them, or they hear the music you play or the movies you watch. That's why they're doing what they're doing, because of the example you are presented. Number 9, I started cherishing the moments that you spend with your loved ones, with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your parents, with your children, with your siblings, with your best friends. Cherish that moment. Because when it's gone, it's gone. A lot of times we get upset with people, friends, and even family because they're not the same anymore. Friendships change because situations change. The friends you were best friends in high school with were why? Why were you best friends with them? Because you seen them every day. You rode the bus with them. You played basketball with them. You played football with them. You did things with them every day. Now you're a grown man. Hell, you might not see them in 20, 30 years. They're not acting funny. Things change. Cherish the moments that you have, because once they're gone, they're gone. They're history. Number 10, I've came to realize that some people are just content with just getting by. They don't want to put the work in. As much as they say they do, as much as they act like they do, they're content. So you have to let them be that way. No matter how much you want them to be the person you want them to be, no matter how much you see potential in them, it doesn't matter. They have to make the decision to be the person or to be the best version of themselves. You can't do that for them. You can't do that for them. Yes, you can be enthusiastic for them. You can be their biggest fan, but at some point, any fan moves on. No one's going to keep rooting for you if you're not rooting for yourself. Some people are just content with just getting by. So let them be that way. I'm on a mission to let my children be their own best version of themselves. They're not mini me's. They're their own amazing person. They have a little bit of me in them, a little bit of their mother. Hell, you never know. They could have a little bit of their grandfather. Whoever. But at the end of the day, they're themselves. They're Karter. They're Riley. They're Ramon Jr. They're Cherishing. They're Deja. They're themselves. And I just want them to be the best version of themselves. I want them to be them. They don't have to be me. I want them to be better than me, but at the same token, just be yourself. Stop wanting your children to do things that you wish that you would have done. You're wrong for that. You didn't do it. You missed the opportunity. Let them do what they want to do. But do something. That's all I require. You better do something with your life. You don't have to do anything I did, but you better do something with yours. Number 12, I realize you do not have to spend every dime you make. You do not have to live paycheck to paycheck. That's a choice that you choose to do. You can live off 75% of your take home, and the other 25% you use for investing, emergency funds, and even maybe some for saving for like recreation trips and things you want to do with your family. Or if you're single, things you want to do for yourself. But you do not have to spend all your money. We get in a habit of that because we think, okay, we might make a lot of money. Or I pay my rent, I pay my car note, and this and that. I can just, as long as I got a little pocket change, I'm cool till the next time I get paid and I can ball out again. No, stop living like that. Stop living like that. And the only reason why I gotta admit and be transparent that I stopped living like that and thinking about what I was doing is because I went through a bankruptcy. And it was like, okay, now you don't have all this money that you were just blowing on dumb shit. Now you have to really manage your money. This is one thing that you should do. Do the things you need to do. Everybody knows what they need to do, but we don't do it. Get in the habit of doing what you know you need to do instead of the things you want to do. Do the things you need to do first. And if there's some money left over, do the things you want to do. Do that. And I bet you things will get better for you. Number 13, a game changer for me. setting boundaries, learning to tell people no. I don't care if it's at work. They want you to work overtime all the time. No, I can't do it. Even with your children, they want you to just consistently buy them things. No. You have a stack of books over here that I know you haven't read. I'm not buying you another book. I love the fact that you love reading, but read those books. You got a bunch of little dolls and toys and things that you don't play with. Unicorns and everything you don't play with. Go play with them. Even for your spouse, set boundaries. Learn to say no. I don't think we need to buy this. I told you to stick around for number 14. If you got this far, I appreciate you. I got love for you. And I'm going to give you one of the best life lessons that you ever heard. A straight gem. Let go of your past. Do not drag and tote your past around like luggage. Straight over your shoulder, taking it with you everywhere you go. And this ain't even good luggage. This is embarrassing luggage. This is luggage you don't want nobody to see. Stop carrying it with you everywhere you go. If you want to be successful and happy in the future, you got to get rid of your past. You got to get rid of that old, dingy, smelly luggage that you don't want to take nowhere with you, but you still drag it around every fucking where you go. Your father wasn't there for you. Your mother mistreated you. When you got pregnant, she was mean to you. She wasn't a good mother. Your brothers and sisters liked each other more than they liked you. Your baby daddy left you. Your baby mama cheated on you. Let that shit go. Stop carrying it around everywhere you go. You take it to work with you. You take it out when you go out to the club with you. You take it on trips with you. You take it when you meet new people. If you don't put that shit down and throw it and put it in the garbage somewhere, you are going to be miserable. Let go of the past. Stop carrying it around like some goddamn luggage. Those were the 14 life lessons that I learned, and I gave you number 14, a bonus one that you really need to do ASAP. And if you got any value from this video, check out the rest of our playlist right here of all the rest of our videos that I do, the videos I do with my son Karter. Man, I'm out of here. Peace.